Alrighty, alrighty. Hello, 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 hello. What is going on? Let's see, do I have everything set up correctly? I messed around with my setup, like my IRL setup, so I'm a little discombobulated. Discombobulate. So I just need to make sure everything is dandy. I think everything's dandy. Everything should be fine and dandy. Hey, look. I'm up there. I don't need to be up there, but I'm up there. Let's get rid of that for now. It's a little embarrassing. Alright, but hello everybody. It is your host, as always, the goofy one, the floating one. And I have a bad habit now of looking to my left a lot, because that's where the chat is, but it is your host, as always, the goofy one, the floating one, the 47th one. It is your boy Senjo. I really hope this looks the way I want it to look. Honestly, it looks like I'm less focused now because I'm not looking straight. I don't know though. I can no longer focus on the screen. How do I? Yeah. Anyways, I changed up my stuff. I changed up a lot of my streaming setup, so I'm a little out of whack. Is that really what it looks like? Well, I guess there's no way to fix that, really. Yeah, there's not really any way to fix that. But yes, hello everybody, it is your host as always. And today we are rolling for Eishin Flash. Just like a flash, you never sees me ruthless. Never seen like a shadow in the dark, except when I unload. One sec, fixing some stuff real quick. Okay. Alright, but as you can tell from the pinned message, as you can tell from the title of the stream, we're rolling for the chef. We're rolling for the chef because she's cooking. She is cooking. Oh my god. Showed her how to whip it. Now she's remixing for low. And everybody knows that I really like Eishin Flash. I want the OG Eishin Flash pretty badly. But you know, there's a lot of history with that, so I don't, that'd be really like a really crazy twist of fate if I end up getting the OG Eishin Flash instead of the chef one. Not likely. And I forget bourbon's here too, so there might be a sneaky bourbon alert, but I'm kind of hoping. I'm hoping. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. One second, guys. I changed a lot with my setup lately, so there is some fine adjustments that I need to do. Gotta fine tune. My camera's in a different spot. My monitors are in different positions. I messed about with a lot of different stuff, so give me a second. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for love. You're here before the other regulars? Potentially. I mean, not potentially, like literally. Like literally, Scoob. Hello there, Smalls. Sorry, my mind is really preoccupied with fixing my I did a lot of practices. I mean, I did a lot of test runs off stream with this new setup, but I didn't even change anything. I just swapped stuff around, but still, it's like when you're actually doing it, it's a whole different story. Because then now everything, I can see all the problems. So hold on, I'm just fixing some stuff. Just fixing some stuff real quick. Yeah, it looks like my... How does it look if I go over here? Why does it look so damn good? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I'm getting aggravated. I'm getting very, very pissed off. How lucky are we feeling today? As lucky as I always could be. I don't really... I don't go into gacha expecting much. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think no matter what, once I get one SSR, I stop. So we'll see if that happens earlier or not at all. Oh my god. Alright, but first things first, I'm gonna play a good old-fashioned career. Just chill out. Cause yeah. Just gotta chill for a bit. Oh yeah, let me just like do my dailies while I wait for the peeps. Not that they take long anyways, they're pretty fast. I got my first S rank like a few nights ago, and now I'm obsessed with this game again. Just because it's possible. I know it's possible. It's like when you hit your first half-court shot, and it wasn't luck, it was skill. And then you just are obsessed with mastering it. That's where my current obsession is. Oh Why is the tracking so much worse on that side? I don't understand. I don't really get it. Sorry, I'm really messing about with stream stuff right now. And it's super distracting me. This is how I get though. When I change my setup, it's like it becomes an obsession. I would have obsessed harder. I mean, I obsessed really hard off stream, but again, I thought it was perfect, but turns out there's a lot of fine tuning that needs to be done. You can only really see when you start streaming. Like as in like you can only see it in the moment. It's very, that's so real life. You can prepare all you want, but like you only see like all the defects right when it's time to go live, and you just gotta freaking send it. It's like I'm preparing for a Broadway masterpiece. Alright, well, we're just gonna do our usual thing. We're gonna play a career, and then after the career, we'll give people time to join if they would wish. And then we'll roll. But otherwise, we're just gonna kind of chill. I'm obsessed with playing McQueen. That's who I'm gonna play. I'm getting this S rank McQueen on stream. It's gonna happen. It's gonna freaking happen. You can bet top dollar that it's gonna happen. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. Yeah, aside from rolling today, this week's gonna be pretty cool. We got Resident Evil 9 on Thursday. Resident Evil Requiem. Are they calling it Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem more? I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. They just seem to be eliminating the number. And then they're sneaky. They're being sneaky about the number. They just put in like a... You know, they'd be like Resident Evil Requiem, and then the 9 is hidden in there somewhere. That's what they do these days. That's how they roll. And then it's actually sick. I have a lot of games lined up. I have a lot of games lined up in the coming weeks. Fatal Frame 2 out of nowhere is getting a PC port, and it's a remake. And I really like the Fatal Frame series. It's just none of them are on PC. So now finally, we're getting one of the OG Fatal Frames on PC. That's fire. I already got it. Easily. Fatal Frame 2? Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Hello there, Ability Cherry. I don't recognize that name. Welcome to the stream for potentially the first time. But yeah, Fatal Frame 2 is gonna be sick. I got that lined up because, excuse me. I really do like the Fatal Frame series. It's just, like I said, none of them are on PC except the newest ones. And the newest ones, they're not the classics, you know? They ain't no classics, that's for goddamn sure. What's up, Hydra? How's it going? Hello there, hello there, hello there. You never managed to beat the original no matter how many times you tried because you'd get scared. You get so scared you'd quit. Yeah, that's the business, right? That is the business. I remember for some reason, I have like really fond memories of that game as a kid, but I don't think I ever owned it. I think I just like watched people play it. I don't know. This is like the placebo, like, not the yeah, no, this is like the placebo effect because like, for some reason I remember myself playing it, but I've never owned it. And then I've always been obsessed with Fatal Frame as a series. Like, I think it's one of the coolest series ever. I don't know why. Even though I've never played it. But yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be super sick. So yeah, I'm actually really lucky right now because I have a lot of solid stream games lined up. Usually I have to like kind of go hunting and scour the Steam for whatever game I'm particularly looking for, or I don't know if I see something that catches my eye. But yeah, Fatal Frame just came out of nowhere. So did they ever like did they ever announce that anywhere? Because like it literally just like it like damn near shadow dropped is what it felt like. Blockbuster rental. Ooh, I still have a Blockbuster rental of Borderlands. They shut down right as I had Borderlands, and I didn't have to return it because yeah, so I still have a Borderlands 1 disc in its Blockbuster box. It was a weird game, you know? Never came across a game like it before. Oh, Fatal Frame. Yeah. I just like... I like interesting concepts like that. And it just so happens most of the games like that are Japanese made. Which is awesome. Like, you know, they make games like Ape Escape. Freaking, you gotta chase down freaking intelligent. You gotta chase down the intelligent monkeys and freaking catch them all. And then Fatal Frame is another good example where you're just taking pictures, bro. You're just taking pictures of ghosts, but the pictures do damage. It's so... It sounds simple now to say it out loud, but like... What a strange game at first, you know? Number 2 definitely earns... Or 2 definitely earns the number 1 title in the series. Oh yeah, for sure. There's so much... 2 gets a lot of praise. 2 gets a lot of praise. I'd like to play 1. Oh, so maybe if the 2 remake does well, they'll make the 1 remake, because they're kind of out of order, no? But I get why they would do 2 first, because 2 is the most popular. That was the era of 2s as well. You know, Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2. You know, all of the sequels in horror games and horror franchises were doing really well at that time. So it's that was just a very interesting era, the era of 2. The picture doing damage at the time, but at the time you were baffled. How is this camera doing damage to these ghosts? What? This doesn't make any sense. This game's awesome. This game's sick. There's a rumor they would consider remaking 1. Yeah, I mean, especially at this point, I wouldn't doubt it. Definitely wouldn't doubt it. Alright, take me to the shrine. I need a little, oh. Damn it. Pissed. I don't really like the 18%. Never mind, I'll take it. Take it. There's a rumor. Why is this being all messed up for, huh? Why is this chat thing being difficult? I thought I made this better. Whatever. There's a rumor they would consider remaking 1. Oh yeah. We talked about that. It's so weird that the West got Clock Tower 2, but retitled to be like the first entry in the series. I mean, that happens a lot. That happens a lot when like a foreign game gets ported. And it also might be for like it also might be like maybe Clock Tower 1 was like too culturally different. They do that a lot, where it's like maybe the contents of the game has like too much, like they couldn't censor it in some way for America or whatever, you know, stuff like that. It's fairly common. YouTube's been messing up bad lately. No, I don't think so. It's my chat app that I have here that's making me mad, not the actual YouTube chat. I have to like fine tune this myself. I did do some fine tuning, but definitely different when you go live. Definitely different when you go live. You start to see all the issues. No matter how much you prepare, there's always gonna be this like little something that bothers you. Sly Cooper remake would feed generations. You are all the generations in this case. Hey, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I was there for the original 3. The original 3 being Sly, Jak and Daxter, and frickin' oh my god, who was the last one? I never give the last one their flowers. Ratchet and Clank. No, I always give Ratchet and Clank their flowers. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I always give Ratchet and Clank their flowers. Oh, hell no. I always give them their flowers. How could I forget them? It's actually Sly that I don't give their flowers. I'm much more of a Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank guy, but that's because Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank had guns. Sly did not have guns until like the second game or third game. Jak and Daxter. It's a really old PlayStation 2 platformer. You had to dip out for a minute to watch some videos about Grimace. And by the way, guys, please use live chat to avoid any confusion. Live chat is better. There's a little section on the YouTube chat that you might see on the top called Top Chat. If you are on Top Chat, click that and switch to live chat, because YouTube does this stuff where sometimes messages get that literally don't have anything bad in them just get like sent to the Shadow Realm, but you'll still see them in live chat. And then only like the truly degenerate messages will get Shadow Realmed even in live chat. So make sure you use live chat so you can see all the chats, because sometimes it might seem like I'm talking to a ghost, but I'm not. I am talking to one of you guys. Oh my god, I haven't gotten slow metabolism in years. In literal years. Thank god. Oh, not again. You think I'm risking that for the biscuit? You think I'm risking that for the chestnut feast? Hell no. Hell no. I think it's gonna be a while before we get another Ratchet and Clank. Insomniac seems tied up doing Marvel stuff for the foreseeable future. I mean, yeah, but as long as it's not like dead, like freaking like Uncharted or excuse me, sorry. What other games are basically dead? Like Bloodborne. It's not like Bloodborne's dead. Everybody wants Bloodborne. It's just they ain't making another one and they're not porting it anywhere. They're not porting it anywhere except to another PlayStation. SMH. You have a bit of a delay, so you're responding late. You brought up Jak and Daxter because you thought that was the one I was trying to recall. Ah, I see. And you're good. Don't worry about the delay. You are good. I'm debating between I think I'm gonna take this one. I think I'm gonna take that one. I think I'm gonna take this potato chip and eat it. Yes. Yes. Watch me take this potato chip and eat it. Yum. You're expecting a delay? I see. Bum 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 bum. Speaking of FromSoft, no word on Duskbloods. Duskbloods. I've never heard of that game. Oh my god, no Spirit Bomb up? Wow, what a bad turn. What a horrible, horrible turn. Damn it, that's kind of a... Ooh! I knew it. That was such a good turn. That was such a good turn to click, but 20%. Son of a gun. It was a gamble. Would you by chance take your Eishin Flash luck? You seem to be blessed by Eishin Flash a lot, or by Eishin luck a lot. You kinda need bourbon. Hey man, I want Eishin Flash. That has been one of my one of my top 3 characters that I've been fiending for. That or give me a random Narita Taishin today. You know, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. That'd be super Doug Dimmer down. I'll take a Eishin Flash luck. Easy. In a flash. He never sees me ruthless. 各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。先行争いは1番、9番、17番、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気メジロマックイーン、1番会長に飛ばして行きます。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのは1番、続きました17番。激しい先頭争い。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。They announced it during that first Switch 2 Direct. I don't watch any of this stuff, Smalls. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. I just see the trailers and the news afterwards. But I do have an especially... I have a big lack of disinterest... Or I have a higher disinterest in Nintendo stuff. Because I just don't use my Switch. So like a lot of Nintendo news I just don't hear about, like ever. Because I just don't really care too much about Nintendo. I've never been a Nintendo guy, honestly. I don't think I would hate Nintendo stuff. It's just like I never fell in love with Mario. I've never played any Zelda game. Like the number one thing I liked about Nintendo was Star Fox, and then they just killed Star Fox. There hasn't been a goddamn Star Fox ever. Every franchise I like. Oh yeah, and Pikmin. I like Pikmin a lot. But then also Pikmin's kind of on the down low lately. Yeah, Pikmin's been kind of... You know, Pikmin's been kind of slipping under the radar lately, so I don't know what they're gonna do with Pikmin. Every series I like from Nintendo gets the short end of the stick. What's the frog's name? Slippy. Slippy. You be slipping. You be ultra slipping. He always needed help, man. Pikmin 2 incoming. What do you mean? Oh, my playthrough? A playthrough of Pikmin 2? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what you mean by that, though. A couple times you let him die? How could you? Fox, help me. And he wouldn't ever die. He would just be like, ah, and then he gets like, they hit his frickin', they hit his jet boosters and he has to go repair and, you know, whatever. It was me or him, man. It was me or him. And it might as well have been him. That's funny. Damn, I got like no progress towards my spirit bombs. Frieza's gonna kill us all. Frieza. As much as I want to click that, it's not worth it. If it weren't for Smash, Nintendo would have 0 fighting game presence. I mean, do they need to have that, though? I don't think they would. I don't think they need to. The thing about Nintendo is everybody likes to hate on Nintendo these days because they're actually unstoppable. To deny their presence is to be oblivious to the gaming industry. I don't deny that their presence exists, I just don't have an interest in most of the games they release, but, you know. Nintendo doesn't need to have a presence in fighting games, they're just always going to be there. Gonna Krillin our Yeah, it's yeah, it's just weird. Like I had an N64 growing up. The funny thing is the only game I remember playing on my wow, it's a lot of spirit bombs, or it's a lot of progress towards spirit bombs. Nice. The only game I remember playing on my N64 was unironically Wheel of Fortune. It wasn't even a Nintendo-based product. So like that's like part of the reason I just have no attachment to Nintendo like at all. Like I had the console, just never played anything like Nintendo specific. It was really it was just like a twist of fate. That's why like I have a lot more memories with like my PlayStation 1 and like PS2 and stuff like that, you know. Xbox, original Xbox. I have a lot of good memories with my GameCube, but like the only Nintendo GameCube game that I really enjoyed was Star Fox Adventure. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's a banger. That's a banger. That's a super hot fire banger. Star Fox Assault, like I mentioned. Mario Sunshine, and then literally the rest of the GameCube games were not Nintendo games. They were like Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction, another fire game. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And then what other game was I playing on the GameCube? Also, goated console, by the way. I love the GameCube. There ain't nothing like the GameCube. There ain't nothing like the good old-fashioned GameCube, baby. They don't need it, but it's kind of weird that a Japanese company would invest so little into supporting the genre on their platform. What? What do you mean, Smalls? Smash is the fighting game. You literally just said it. How are they not supporting the genre when Smash is their fighting game and they and they put a lot of and it makes them the most money? What do you mean? They don't need to do anything. They've already done it. Resident Evil 1 remake you think was GameCube? Yeah, I never I only played the Resident Evil remake on PC. How come Goku or King Kai never taught the spirit bomb to anyone else? It's because you need to have a pure heart.
メジロライアンスタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってここまで無敗ジュニア王者メジロマックイーン一番人気です若き王者が実力を証明するか
Krillin, or not Krillin, what the hell? Well, yeah, a little bit of Krillin. But Goku summoned the energy and allowed Krillin to use it. He doesn't like, but Krillin can't summon the energy himself. I think only Goku can like manifest the energy. Because he has a pure heart, dude. That's literally in the first episode that he learns it. That is the caveat. Or the prerequisite. Resident Evil 1. Yeah, it did come out on the GameCube. I just don't remember. I don't remember too much. Or like I said, I didn't play it on the good old-fashioned GameCube. 順位を振り返っていきます先頭は相変わらずセイウンスカイ1馬身離れて5番3番手メジロライアン4番手メジロマックイーン1馬身離れてゴールドシチーそれを見るようにビワハヤヒデそしてその後ろから行くのは1番すぐに続いて14番さらにはキングヘイロー2番並んできたその後から成田大使少し離れて11番 Oh, that's what you mean. See, that's not, we were not on the same page, Smalls. What I meant was like they made the game and therefore they're done kind of thing. I didn't know that's what you meant. That's not what I was, that's not the page that I was on. Nah, if anybody was gonna snipe me, that was gonna be Taishin, the real end closer goat. Let's not get things twisted here. Let's not get things twisted here, okay? The real end closer goat is Taishin. Around these parts. Make it clear. Yeah, guys, for those of you waiting for me to roll, I will be rolling after I do this career. We're already about halfway there, so yeah, don't sweat it. I just, you know, I don't want to get on stream, roll, and then lose, and then get off stream, you know. I might as well do a career too, you know. No, I'm not expecting to lose, but I'm prepared to lose, okay? Let me make things also clear there. I don't think you should walk into I think that's the healthy way to approach a gacha, you know. I'm not walking out expecting to win, but I'm not walking out expecting to lose, I'm not walking in here expecting to lose. But I'm not walking in here expecting to win either. Whatever I get is what I get. I'm really not happy where all my friends are though. They're either like really close or like stupid far. So I'm actually aiming for like an S rank. Because I got my first S rank yeah, I got my first S rank recently. So I'm pretty I'm kind of locked back in a little bit. I was like just kind of, you know, for me Uma's like a casual game, so I was just kind of treating it casually, but like now that I know an S rank is possible for wee old me, I've never been more motivated to Umamusume. Your girlfriend's brother really wanted bourbon, but he got Flash instead. Give me that guy's account. Fork it over. Fork it over. I'll take a frickin' Flash every day. Praying you get the Eishin Flash luck. She's very cute. Agreed. Even outside the Smash competitive stuff, the only other attempts they've made at a fighting game was Arms and Pokken. I mean, it's important to note that like they're not actually making the games, you know. It's like the studios under them, which yeah, I know the studios under them, they're technically Nintendo studios, but like, you know, at the end of the day. Oh shoot, I actually missed? I'm not used to missing that. Oh, whatever. It's fine. I can't believe I missed that. What a bozo. You're more of a fighting game head than I thought you were. I don't know. I don't believe that, like, I don't know. When you think of the cost investment to like really support a new esport, and this is also from hearsay from what a lot of people say, like that are in the scene, they always say it's just basically not worth it. So that's pretty much why like companies don't invest a lot into fighting games. Besides like the ones that are big now, you know, like Street Fighter and pretty much Street Fighter, right? Because I don't know what happened with Mortal Kombat, but pretty much just Street Fighter. So it's like there's a reason why they wouldn't even bother. And if like it's a common trend, not a trend, see, though I'm not using the right words, but like if all the other companies also do the same calculations and it's just not worth it, then like can I blame them? If the common theme is that it's just not a worthy investment, then like can I really blame them for not doing that? No, not really. Obviously I don't like that, like so the impeding stuff is different, you know, where Nintendo like has impeded Smash tournaments, that's different. But like I don't really blame any of the fighting game companies if they don't really like hard support it, because it's just not a good investment. And the only reason I can say that is because just based on what we've seen. Because just because the community wants it doesn't mean it's going to be profitable. And I'm sorry, but it is a business, right? Like you can feel as passionate and as enraged as you feel, but like you can't only see it from your side, you know? But I'm always like this. I like to see things from both sides. I don't believe in just being a consumer or just being like I am obviously a consumer, and then obviously I'd like things to benefit me, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's just also not how I operate. I don't just, you know, I just try to see things from all point of views, and I don't have negative belief either. Like negative belief as in like, oh, there's nefarious reasons why they don't support my fighting game or my esport, and I don't really think so. And until that's proven to be true, I don't really. That's not the first step that I take. I know you're very disgruntled, Smalls, and obviously you're. Maybe that's the more point of view that you have, the more negative approach. But like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't tend to believe so. What's up, Trickster? Western devs really need to step up. Mortal Kombat can't be the only Western fighting game that competes with the big dogs overseas. I mean, bro, like literally what I just said. Fighting games aren't profitable. Look at 2X, dude. Look at what happened to 2X. Like you're literally. Like, I feel like you're just not seeing it from more than your angle. It's not profitable. Like, fighting games, as much as fighting games are cool, and I like fighting games. I play Street Fighter, I've played Guilty Gear, BlazBlue. But, like, because I've played all the smaller games, too, it's like, dude, they're passion projects. And I don't even know how fighting games survive because they don't make money. Fighting games don't make money. Period.
現在1番手は3番向こう正面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ15馬身依然として3番続きました1番3番手に12番4番手9番1馬身差5番1馬身離れてスペシャルウィーク1馬身差13番1馬身離れてメジロマックイーン3馬身離れて松金福来たるその後ろ成田ブライアンそして外目を突き出してはアドマイヤベ
Like esports already inherently kind of doesn't make money. Like you go even. Like if you're like a big esport like League of Legends or like Counter-Strike, like maybe you barely make it into the green. And this is just based on what people say. You know, esports is not extremely profitable. Maybe you barely make plus money, but like, and then now you want to talk about like fighting games, like bro, they're just not profitable. Super Smash Kirby killed your... What? Grandma got run over by Super Smash Kirby? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Major my queen. Rather a company try to put out... I mean, but you rather try a company try to put out 1 or 2 great fighting games that flop than make 10 boring live service shooters? I mean, but the way you're typing that makes it sound like... You're making it sound like fighting game companies are all of a sudden becoming shooter game companies. That's just not true either. Most of the companies who are in fighting games, you know, they are fighting game devs and they, you know, they make fighting games, but you know, those are also livelihoods at stake, you know. Like it's like that's why I appreciate games like hold on, sorry. I'm thinking real quick. My Uma brain took over. I think this is fine. I think it's fine. Would I enter an Uma tournament? Oh god, don't get me started. I think all that stuff is... I don't think... people can turn anything they want into a form of competition. That's fine. What I don't really like is like, I like fair competition. So for me, Uma's not inherently fair, you know? So I wouldn't enter an Uma tournament because I have to spend more money to compete with those people, right? I hate that. That sounds... I already don't like doing CMs in this game because I think CMs are not competitive. Like, as in the spirit of competition, right? Obviously, when you compete in any form or capacity, there's competitiveness attached to it, but it's a gacha game. There's already an inherently unfair advantage unless you're spending a lot of money. So that's why I don't... No. The short answer is no. I would never compete in an Uma tournament because I think that's stupid. I personally think the idea of competing, like even CMs, I think competing in gachas is stupid. Personally, I don't care if people do it. I really don't. Let me make things clear. This is just my personal opinion. If you enjoy the spectacle, if you enjoy the competition aspect of it, do your thing. Do your thing. This is just my opinion. That's it. I don't really. People, you do what you want to do. I'm just being me, you know. But yeah, I have. It's one of the reasons why like I don't play this game that often either, is because I'm not a meta gamer in Uma, and pretty much people have embraced that style of play with this game because, you know, it encourages it. You know, CMs encourage you to try hard and all that kind of stuff. But I've also never just treated gacha games as like a try hard game, ever. I don't sweat a gacha game. Like, I don't care to min-max my characters. These are just casual fun games to me. Like if I really want to do a sweaty competitive game, I'll play my Counter-Strike, I'll play my Valorant, I'll play my League of Legends, or you know, whatever, right? I'll play like a skill-based game. I just don't think Uma has a lot of skill attached to it. And I'm very obsessed with skill when it comes to competitive gameplay. Speaking on Umas, everyone see Almond Eye and Forever. I did see the new Uma announcements. Those are cool. I won't be seeing those for like 2 years, but yeah. Multiverses, for example, had a lot of issues, and you weren't exactly shocked when it eventually died, but that's a game that gave you a lot of fun and enjoyment. See, it's also games like that that are a little bit problematic though, because like when the overall industry sees that a game like that dies, it's like, why would you even look? Even the power of Warner Brothers, and you know Warner Brothers got money. I don't know how much money they're dedicating to their games, but you know they got money. You know, you see that just instantly die, and it's like, and not me, not us, not the consumer, the overall gaming industry that makes games. You see it die. A developer sees it die, and it's just like, why would you even try making more fighting games? That's part of the issue too, is like all of these like the Nintendo, not the Nintendo one, the Nickelodeon one, Multiverses. Like when you see these games, like they can't even get their foot in the ground. It's like, why would you even bother trying to make fighting games? You can have the frickin' backing of Nickelodeon, you can have the backing of Warner Brothers, and you'll still die, because that's just how volatile the space is too. Because also, it's like fighting games is also very cult-like. I don't know if you realize it, Smalls, but I'm pretty sure you do. I'd like to imagine you do, but you know, there's a ton of people who won't ever stop playing Street Fighter because, first of all, they like it, and second of all, they're loyal to it. So it's like, why would you even bother playing another game when you have a game you like it, you have a game you like, and you're loyal to it already, and you don't want to learn another fighting game? Fighting games are not like shooters. It's like, there's not a lot of overlap. Sure, you overlap, but like, I feel like you're not seeing it from like, you know, more point of views than your own. Most people who play fighting games generally stick to one fighting game. They don't do a lot of hip hop, hop around, play like Street Fighter into Guilty Gear into Tekken. You know, they don't do that. If you're a Tekken player, you're a Tekken player. If you're a Street Fighter player, you're a Street Fighter player. You don't really A lot of the people don't like. Is it a culture thing? Is it a, you know, whatever it is, right? Most people, they just don't hop around. So it's like, that causes the same issue as well. And because fighting games are already so niche, as in like, you know, like the population of people who play shooter games versus the population of people who play fighting games is a big difference. Fighting games are a lot less. So there's a lot less overlap. Whereas like, you know, I could play Apex and then go to Fortnite, or like, you know, people do that. It's more common in shooting games. So it's like, that also hurts fighting games as a whole because there is not a lot of overlap. Which also creates another toxic circle where it's like people want their main game to kind of die. Like when Multiverses came out, they're like, "Oh, Smash is like they kind of wanted Smash to die, so that way they could actually justify switching to Multiverses," but that didn't happen. So people just end up going back to the game that they're used to. You're pretty surprised to see my post about pulling for Eishin Flash. All you've ever seen people want when they pull is Bourbon and get so angry when they get Flash. Well, I don't care about meta. I just don't. I have zero interest in the meta, period. I also have zero interest in CMs. I still play. Like, I still train some Umas for CMs, but I don't do, like, sweaty, like, grandparents or anything like that. And, you know, if people do it, that's fine. Again, like I said, I don't care. I really don't care what other people do in this game. I just want to do my own thing. Which is why, like, it makes it hard for me to stream Uma, because a lot of people who come into the Uma streams are always assuming, like, oh, you training for the CM? Or, like, you know, and it's not like I don't get annoyed at them asking, because it's common. Like, it's what most Uma people would do, but, like, it just makes me unrelatable. And it makes it hard to relate to a lot of people in, like, that play Uma now, because it's like, I'm not really being the sweaty Uma guy, you know? So it's just like, it's like a no disrespect thing. It's just like, it's hard to stream the game when, like, I'm not doing, you know, I'm not really metagaming like everybody else, you know? Like, it just makes it like I can't talk to them about anything, because, like, you know, they care about the meta. I don't really care about the meta. It's kind of just like it's like putting a guy who likes baseball in a room with a bunch of basketball fans, you know? Just like, no disrespect, you just can't really relate, you know? Some extra variety would be nice, is all you're saying? I mean, I hear you, but that requires a little bit of community presence as well. And I mean, you know, it's always, in my opinion, it's always a two-way street. But obviously, like, I guess if people just make a good game, then that's how you attract people. But, like, I always think it's a little bit of two-way street too, because it's like, how do games get popular? It's because I generally believe, like, a chunk of people fall in love with it, and then people are always like, oh, what's up with this? And it's like stuff like that. But, like, in fighting games, again, it just doesn't happen, because the problem is fighting games has a loyalty-based system too. Like, not system, loyalty-based culture. So it's like, once you fall in love with Street Fighter, you're gonna play every Street Fighter until it literally dies, disintegrates. Tekken is another loyalty-based reward system too, because Tekken, you're rewarded for playing Tekken. You're rewarded for playing Tekken since like the first one, because the moves stay the same. So it's like, it's very... Most people won't switch because, like, you're rewarded for being so loyal. Why would you even bother? And rewarded is like, you can be rewarded in different ways too. Like if you're a Street Fighter veteran, you're automatically better than all the noobs, and like there's also a little bit of that too in there. But like there's so many factors I could list. I don't want to get into all of them, but like, you know, if you're a veteran at a game, you're gonna beat up on all the noobs and you're gonna get your ego boost because you're better than everybody. So it's like, oh, you know, that helps too, for sure. Because people like being good at stuff, you know. Not that they like noob stomping. Not that everybody likes noob stomping the whole time, but you know, when you have a head start on people, most people don't want to get rid of their head start, you know, and start from zero on a new game. No matter how fun it is. I gotta fix this chat thing, man. It's pissing me off. Why is it like... Why is it stacking so weird? I'm pissed. What's up, Anomaly? How's it going, dude? By the way, guys, for those of you patiently waiting, thank you for patiently waiting, obviously. We will be rolling for Eishin Flash in a short minute here. Don't worry, don't worry. Would this fix it? I don't think this would fix it at all. Oh, wait. Nope. That makes Smalls' message stupidly long. Hell no. Sorry, I'm fixing this on the fly. I'm fixing this on the fly right now. I just go back to 800. Is 800 pretty good? That's a little too long still. Let's go like... What about 650? 650? It's kind of okay. I don't know. Having a bit of a chat overlay crisis right now. Tea time? More like business time. Oh yeah. Mejiro Queen. Nothing much. Rolled for Valentine Bourbon and got her in 60 pulls. Yeah, I didn't know she was the meta. She was the current meta slave pick. That makes me feel even better about rolling for Flash. Also, thumbs up on your luck, by the way. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Sorry, not sorry, my dislike for the meta overtook me right there. But yeah, good job. 60, not bad. Hell yeah. So XKO IMO executes the free-to-play model way better than multiverses, though the cosmetics are still overpriced. And even if they could, even if they couldn't turn a pig, and if even they couldn't turn a big profit, there needs to be a comma right there. Then it might just be damn near impossible. You would have taken either, honestly, but you got lucky, so you dipped. Didn't roll for meta, though. You dropped that mentality. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it the casual way eventually. It's a freaking gacha game, guys. It's a game you open up on your phone when you're in when you're at break at lunch. You know, I'm just saying. That's just how. That's again how I've always treated them. You have 500 characters now. You have 500 characters. Stop acting up. Valentine Bourbon's kit has the essential skills for frontrunners. Nuts. Nuts. Frickin' nuts. I don't think this is going to be my S rank McQueen, sadly. But you know, you never know. Oh, wow. Nope. It's chalked. It's so chalked. I got an S rank Ogre cap recently, so my energy or my what's the word I'm looking for? I've been a little bit more inspired to play this game lately because I just want to S rank all my Umas. That has always been one of my goals, is to just progressively reach the next rank. And I just thought S rank was out of my reach, but apparently not. Apparently not. Shoot. Yeah. You've got like 6 to 7 Umas estimated next year you really want. You don't care for meta at this point when you barely have the carrots. Yeah, for me, it's easy for me to roll because I want all the characters. Like, genuinely, I do. There's a few that I specifically do want, like Nakayama Festa, but like I also like to enjoy the game. So like what I mean is, like, just because I want a character doesn't mean I'm willing to save till pity. So for me, I don't like to roll with pity because I like the gacha element. I like rolling the dice. I like the chance. You know, I like the gamble essentially. So I generally don't save for pity. I don't recommend anybody ever do that either, by the way. Like, if you really want somebody, you should save, but like, just for me. Also, it helps that it's entertaining too, right? You know, I like to roll on stream because I think it's fun. It's you know, it gets the heart racing, my heart racing, your guys' hearts racing. It's just a fun time. So yeah. Yeah, I never wait till pity. By the way, your team got a huge dub last week. Your captain, Mario player, ran through 8 of the opposing team's stocks before losing all of his. That's what I was saying. Remember that day? That's what I was saying. Worry about yourself. That guy, I'm telling you. I don't know this person. I don't know your guys' team dynamic or anything like that, but that guy was not worried about what you guys were doing. He was worried about doing the best he could do, and look what happened. I'd give that guy a million competitive hugs, bro. You know how when your dude or when your bro You know, like when your homie freaking does something sick and you just like celebrate. That's the vibe. That's the vibe I was aiming for. Use all the Man, I don't know your guys' team dynamic, but all I'm saying is that guy was locked in. He did not care. He was not worried about having. He was not worried about your. He was gonna win the game on his own. He was gonna win the entire competition on his own. And that's not possible in every team-based game, but it is possible in fighting games. So that's why just focus on you, dude. Not to say that you can't do any like teamwork, but honestly, I don't see how you do any teamwork in. I don't really see how you do much team play in crew battles. There's really nothing. You just freaking own. Congrats on the S rank. You still only have one S rank yourself. They're hard to get. You still choke yours up to luck. I mean, yeah. It is a lot of luck, obviously, because like I think if I don't get any mood downs, then I think my chances are pretty high. Because that's what happened with my Ogre run. Like I started realizing that this was gonna be a good run, like kind of midway through, and then I realized a lot of the time a lot of it was like, you know, I didn't get any mood downs, and honestly, I didn't get many like great rainbows either, but like it was still pretty damn lucky. Safety lead though. I've never heard the announcer say that. First anniversary event starts next week. Can't wait for all the free rolls. Dude, why are all the free rolls just randomly happening? I don't understand. Further proof that I just don't keep up with this game. Or I don't look at leaks or like the future schedule or anything like that. Why did we even get why did we even get those free rolls during Tamamo Cross's banner? What was that all about? I literally don't know why we got free rolls. I was just like, hell yeah, bro. I still don't know why. You know, I'm not. Why would I complain? Do I even really need to know? I don't. I'm not. I'll just free rolls. Hell yeah. Man, why because like I understand for the first anniversary we'll get free rolls, but why did we have free rolls during Tamamo Cross's banner? And that was only a month ago. Literally, that was literally only a month ago. So why are we getting more now? Or I mean, sorry, what happened during her thing? 1.5 anniversary was Tama's? Really? That was only a month ago. I know we're on an accelerated schedule, but like that was only a month ago. What the hell? It's crazy. That's crazy. Excuse me. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. It is weird. Super strange. Oh my god, late start central. They call me the exhausted one. For each anniversary, there's like a 0.5 anniversary, then the actual anniversary. So you're saying we're about to enter the great drought of no free pulls, is what you're saying. The great drought is on its way. We will be in poverty land. Oh, I was supposed to rest. Damn it. I was supposed to rest. Because I can't. Ah, shoot. I forgot. That's a chalked summer. Let's get lost in the summer. Let's get lost in the summer. You're not complaining when we get so many freebies? Oh yeah, for sure. I was just like curious because you know, I want to see if we're gonna continue to receive goodies. But once you told me that this upcoming anniversary is technically the #1 anniversary, yeah, we're definitely entering a drought. We're definitely entering a drought of not a lot of free pulls. For sure. For sure. I'm sorry to say it, but the great drought is on its way. Didn't want to have to announce the news, but it's more than likely gonna happen. The great Uma drought of 2026. There was a big drought. Like now that I look back at it, there was a big drought after the game came out. But like that was to be expected. So probably happen or I mean it's gonna happen again after first anniversary. Just based on yeah. Sorry. I'm kind of locking in right now because I'm trying to see if we can turn this frown upside down. We had like we wasted like 2 or 3 turns, so it's probably not gonna happen, but I'd like to get an A+. A+ minimum would be sweet. Hold on. Am I crazy to say that there's still hope? I'm holding up for a hero to the end of the night. She's gonna be strong and he's gonna be fast and he's gonna be fresh from the fight. I just need Rice Shower to land like 5 times in a row on power. It's not impossible. After March, we ain't getting nothing till the 2nd anniversary. Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Folks, if you haven't seen it yet, on the pinned message, we are rolling for Eishin Flash after 1 career. This career is almost winding down, so get your snacks ready. Get your snacks ready. This is not what you came here to see. Get your popcorn, get your chips, Get whatever tasty beverage you'd like to drink because it's about to be a freaking movie. We're hitting Eishin Flash in the first 10 pull. You know, that's not much of a movie, honestly. It's a pretty anticlimactic movie. Like, you know, there'd be no drama if I hit her in the first 10 pull, but that's what's gonna happen. But that's what's gonna happen. Anime McQueen unique, same as her base. No, this is the base McQueen. You can change their costume. So I just use the base McQueen with the anime costume. The anime costume is fire. That being said, I do love the OG McQueen too. That's why I bought. That's why I did buy an OG McQueen. An OG McQueen. I was about to call it a MacRylic. I was about to call it a MacRylic. I bought an OG McQueen acrylic as well in Japan. The MacRylic, if you will. Because OG McQueen is super sick. Oh, Rice Shower's actually landing on power, but I can only... Oh my god, that is the worst thing you want. That is the worst thing to see at the end. Ugh, I can only train... I can only train one more stat. For real. Ah, man. Sleep deprived. If she got regular, man, I could have trained like power twice, but now I can only train power one time. That's chalked. I'm pissed. I'm hitting view results. Oh, it's not. Oh! Holy moly, like how do I not take that? Don't even do it to me. Don't even do it to me. Don't even... If I failed on that 5%, I was gonna smash something. Holy moly. That was a 75 speed. Vroom vroom. 75 speed, vroom vroom. By the way, guys, speaking of vroom vroom, it'll be here in a flash like a frickin' car. That's the wrong stream schedule. Look at that guy. Look at that guy back there, Leon. He has Ligma. We're gonna find out what's wrong with Leon and his Ligma on Thursday. Resident Evil 9, be there. That is if you don't want... That is if you are okay with spoilers. If you have plans to play Resident Evil 9, do your thing. Don't show up. It's fine. But if you don't and you want to hang out for the playthrough, 2 Resident Evil 9 frickin' runs or sessions in a row. Because I'm not going to stop playing that game until I beat it. So be there. It's gonna go on until next week too. If Leon dies, we riot. Shoot, he might have Ligma, dude. What are we gonna do? Oh, I really wish we got that, but that would have been a nice little cherry on top. Oh well. Oh well. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with them killing Leon. Because as long as they do it right, obviously. They got to do it right. You know, killing off characters. Killing, like... Because, like, dude, Leon... Like, all the Resident Evil 1 and 2 characters, they're old now. Not like in my mind they're old, but like in universe they're old. Like at some point they gotta cut it. But I get it. They're like untouchable. Like Resident Evil 1 and 2 characters are basically untouchable because they just like pioneered the series. They led the series into the frickin' into the stars. You know what? They need to bring Claire back. Like where's Claire? Claire's like in no games. I need Claire. We like there's a character they haven't brought back. They brought back Jill. They brought back freaking actually the female lead always gets now that I think about it, the female lead in Resident Evil always gets neglected. They freaking chopped Jill after 3. You know, they brought Chris back a total of 3 times. No. 4 times. No, wait, not 4 times. He's been in 4 total titles. 1, 5. Wait. No, yeah, 1, 5, 7, and 8. Where's frickin'? Yeah, where's Jill? Where's frickin' Claire? The female lead never gets no love in Resident Evil. That being said, Leon is cool. And I do understand why the female lead doesn't get a lot of love in Resident Evil. It's cause usually the male lead is a hot guy, and then the hot guy sells. That's the truth. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how many girls I saw buying Leon stuff at the Capcom store in Japan. A lot. A lot. The ladies love Leon. I understand. I get it. I understand. I understand. I fully understand. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, where's the love for the other protagonist? That's all. They like Chris too, but they really like Leon. Wasn't the last time we saw Claire in Revelations 2? Not counting the 2 remake. I don't count the 2 remake because it's still Resident Evil 2. It's not like a different game, you know. I know they're slightly changing the timeline a little bit, or it looks like they are, like with the remakes and stuff. But they're still essentially Resident Evil 2. So I don't like count them as different games. They're still the same games. And Revelations 2, I have a hard time counting because, like, is that even canon? Is the PlayStation Portable games even canon? I have a hard time treating them as canon. No stamina, no stamina. Easy. Very good. Very nice. Man, you're all my queen. Okay. Definitely an A+, but not the S rank I was looking for. But that's okay. We wasted like 2 or 3 turns to slow metabolism, and yeah. And then we didn't have we had mood problems basically the whole run, I think. But yes, if you aren't yet prepared with your snack of choice, you better get it now, because we are rolling in just a few short minutes here. Tell your friends. And watch this sick 10 pull. Watch this sick, quick 10 pull real quick. Then go off into the sunset and do whatever else you want to do for the rest of the day. Doom 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 doom. Just got your snacks. How did I know? Because I told you get them. Told you to get them earlier. Now you got them now. Ooh, barely an A+. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, wow. A lot of sparks, though. A lot of sparks. But the main spark is kind of dookie, so... It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Alrighty. You know what time it is. I've been in this position many, many times. You know what the stakes are. Are we getting Wagyu or are we getting some choice beef? I have 19... Well, hold on, sorry. I have 19,911 carrots. I am rolling for Chef Eishin Flash. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. I want the chef, alright? I want... She was whipping it, did you see that? She was whipping it right there. Oh my god, into a nice pastry. I need that. Can I get a nice red bean pastry? You know, I had a lot of red bean pastry in Japan. It was really good. It was really good. All right. But you guys know how I operate. I do not roll with pity ever because it makes it fun. I don't recommend anybody else ever do this, but I just do it for the love of the game. And for entertainment purposes. Because let's be real, if you rolled with pity, that'd be really boring. Where's the excitement in that? There is none. Now, this banner is a little special because there is a chance that well, there's always a chance that you don't get the character you want, but we're competing with Bourbon. I do not want Bourbon. I do not. I would prefer to not have Bourbon. That being said, when you don't want something, you are more likely to get it. So, incoming bourbon. Hold on, you know the door doesn't matter. You know the door doesn't matter. I've gotten an SSR with the ball door and long shot star. You know it doesn't matter. I know. You know. We all know it doesn't matter until it matters. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. The chances are not 0%. Now, in this case, that was the lowest roll possible. But that's all right. But that's all right. Okay. Oh! Wait a minute. You know it could be upgrade. Anytime. There's always a debate in there. There's always a debate. It could be upgrade city, bro. Upgrade nation. You never know. You never know. Oh! Scared me for a second there. Scared me for a second there. Give me a little bit of art attack. That's a lot of air groove though. You know I like air groove. There was a lot of upgrades there. Don't get it twisted. See, there was a lot of upgrades, and it said long shot star. That's why it's always a bait. All right, here we go. By the way, I will not be wasting all my carrots. We'll probably go until I. We'll probably go until until I either get an SSR or we reach like maybe 9,000, 8,000, somewhere around there. Or we'll only go like to 80 pulls, I think. That's a lot actually. Maybe 60. Oh, it's magic. You know, never believe it's not. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? Now, hold on, folks. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know why that's a good one? I don't have a silent Suzuka. Oh my god. Now that's good. Now that's great even. I literally need just Taiki Shuttle to finish the main characters. Or the OG characters. I'll take that. I'll take that. Can I see a double? Can I see a double? No double? No double? No double? No double? No double? Alright, no double. Alright, we'll go to 60. We got 3 more tries. We'll go to 60. We'll go to 60. You know it don't mean nothing. You know it don't mean nothing. Oh, is that the lowest roll possible? Unless... Ooh, that is the lowest roll possible. Damn, okay. Two stinker rolls. 2 stinker rolls out of 40 is about what most people experience, right? Those were stinky. Those were real smelly. Okay. 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 The new Silent Suzuka is fire. The heart is pumping. Okay. Is this the last pull? Yeah, this is the last pull. Okay. We're down to the final out of 60 because we already hit 1 SSR. I think you know, I'm not, I won't lie, I do want to keep going, but I was planning on, you know, holding on to carrots for characters that I really want. Because I'm going to be real, like I said, I don't really want the chef. I want the real Eishin Flash. One more after this to 70? Ah, you're pity. That's bad influence right there. That's literally the devil on my shoulder right there. I don't know, man. I don't know. But will I even need one more when I get Eishin Flash right here? But will I even need it? But will I even need it? That's the question. Come on, man. What are you talking about? The OG is not a rate up? I don't care. Because it's not guaranteed. Watch me get her right here. Oh my god. We already know it's going to evolve. We already know it's gonna Evo. We already know it's gonna Evo. Oh! Oh, it's the chef! It's the chef! It's the freaking chef! What did I just say? What did I say before that pull? What did I say? Oh my god, the pastry! Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my trap queen, let her hit the bando. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. Holy moly. Also, Adius, this is super. I feel super bad for saying this so late, but what's up, man? I saw. We were in the middle of the rolls, and my bad. Oh. Didn't get the meta. Oh, Mushroom, you're really close to getting banned, actually. I don't want the meta. What does the stream title say? I want Chef Eishin Flash. What? I don't care about the meta. How many times I gotta say this? You've been around too. That's you just being annoying. Oh my god. That was a crazy call, by the way. Holy moly. That's like calling a blackjack or something, dude. Oh my god. That's calling a direct number in like roulette right there. Woo! I cannot believe I called that. I cannot believe it. I said it too. I was like, why? Dude, Hydra was like, one more, bro. One more, bro. But then I was like, why would I even bother with one more, bro, when I get her right? Oh, cinema. 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 And it's sweet, a sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. Oh. Tell him, Sponge. Tell him, Sponge. I was channeling my Sponge right there, bro. Sponge Babu. Oh my god. Now I have to try her out. That is the rule. That is the rule, but I have another game I want to roll into, roll in, so. But that is the rule. What? Yeah, I mean, you know what? Why not? What if I get an S rank Eishin Flash right here? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. Dude, and Suzuka, that's awesome. Literally, look, all I need left is hopefully at some point I get Taiki. Isn't there a Taiki legend race coming up soon? I might have enough oh. Is it I thought I saw Taiki. Is it Taiki or was it Suzuka? I don't remember. Who's coming up on the legend races? Because I'm really close to getting all the base characters. Let me see. That'd be sweet if I can get all the base characters. Oh. Wow. Wow. Obviously there's a long list and this list will keep getting longer and longer, but yeah, the last base. Oh, I forgot about you. Base Maruzensky, son of a gun. Forgot about you. You know, there's still a long list of characters here that I really want. You know, Flash. I still want regular Flash. I do have Chef Flash. She be cooking. That's cool. I don't mind. But I would want regular Flash. I would want Narita Bryan. Of course, Narita Taishin. You know, Fuji Kiseki. Literally bought a Fuji Kiseki figure from Japan. Those are some of my ideal ones to aim for. But the fact that I have a Eishin Flash is, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Shota out of whip it, now she remixes it below. You're still on your search to get out of the Shadow Realm. I hear you, Smalls. I hear you. You are. I don't know, man. We gotta like Yami Yugi. We gotta get Yami Yugi to help you or something. I don't know. My dude is stuck. My dude is stuck. I don't know how to help him. I tried already. I did the only thing I could do on my end. Did I accidentally call you Smalls? Sorry. Brain's a little... sorry. Forgive me for that. I'm still off of my adrenaline high. Sorry. I feel like the way you typed it made it sound like you got insulted. I read it with an insulting tone in my voice or in my head. Which is really, really funny. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I can't believe I called it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Late Surger? Oh, you know I love late Surgers, guys. You know I love late Surgers. They're my favorite. They're my favorite to run. Oh, what the heck? Oh, she has odd number or even numbers. Oh. She has weird numbers. Wait, what time is it? Alright, honestly, guys, sorry. I know it's normally tradition for me to play the new character if I get him, but I am just gonna wrap it up and just go to ZZZ and do more gacha. So if you were here for Uma, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna just finish the day or finish off the stream with more rolling. I'm gonna do my rolling in ZZZ. So yeah, if you're here for Uma, I'm done with Uma. I'm just gonna do pulls. We're just pulling. The end of the stream is pulling. I was not actually planning on streaming too long today, so I don't want to do another career. That's another hour. That's another hour, schmower. You got an S dirt and S mile, and your stats are dog water. Rip. More Gamba, at least. More Gamba. That's a positive. Might be degenerately positive, but it is a positive, I guess. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I think anybody would be sweating though, honestly. It's a freaking crazy moment. Crazy moment. Put it all on red? Hell no, dude. What the heck? We're on a hot streak right now. We're actually still technically on a hot streak. Even though I didn't roll for Tamamo Cross on stream, you know, I did get her. And before what is it? Before I left for my little Japan trip, we were still on a hot streak, if I remember correctly. So, seems like the hot streak might be continuing, because you know where we've been. You know how I do it. I've been here many times. And this time is no different. Just got done pulling in Umamusume, and now we're gonna try and transfer that same energy over here to ZZZ. The stakes, you have a choice. It's like the blue pill or the red pill. You can have one that's significantly inferior, like the choice meat, or you could have the Wagyu steak. In this case, we're always aiming for the Wagyu steak. We're rolling for the new ZZZ character called Suna. I don't even know how to properly pronounce it. I got 9,805 colorful iPads. And let me move chat, sorry. I have a left side version now, guys. We're big time. I have a left side version now. Look at that. Isn't that sick? Isn't that sick? And then I have 10 actual tapes because ZZZ is very generous. And every time a new patch happens, you log in for 7 days in a row and they give you 10 free pulls. Very generous. Very, very generous. I always roll on the new ZZZ character just as every patch, as long as pity is not on the table. And you know why you're seeing this video is because pity is not on the table. As you can see right here. Last time I hit Ye Shung Wong last time. That was the last video you saw. I have not pulled since then. So let's hit the roll. Let's hit the roll, baby. In the first 10? How about in the first 10? Let's see it happen. Let's see it happen. Nope. That's all right. That's all right. ZZZ is usually a lot more stingy compared to my Uma pulls, so that is what it is. Getting, yeah, you know how I do it around here too, guys. In ZZZ, I usually don't get the character until I reach like 90 pulls. So I'm going hard pity here. I'm pretty sure we're going hard pity, unless. And then that doesn't work in this game. It worked in Uma, but it doesn't work in this game. You can't call it in this game. You try to call it in this game, and it's just like it punches you right in the face. Like a true, honest to God. Do I have a slap sound effect? Oh my God! How do I not have a slap sound effect? Are you kidding me? I don't have a slap sound effect. Shoot! I'm pissed. How do I not? I know I have it. I just don't have it set up. Pissed. Actually angry. Oh, come on. But you also do know that 50-50 is not on the table. So even if we do, or when we do get to our hard pity, I might not even get the character. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about the gamble. It's all about the gamble. For the love of the game. Right here, though. Oh, man, it just doesn't work in this game. It just doesn't work. I always try it. It just doesn't work. You can't call it. You can't call it. But you can call it, because I'm calling it right here. Hello, ring ring. The number's dead. The number's dead. It's an invalid number. They stopped paying their phone bill. I don't know what happened. They're out to lunch. See, ZZZ feels like real gambling because it just literally evaporates, you know? ZZZ gotcha, it's just gone. Look, how long have I been on this game? 5 minutes? It's just gone already. It's literally just gone. Well, I'm either gonna call it out here, or I'm gonna call it out. I'm either literally gonna call it out here or on the next one, and it's gonna be the one. So, it might as well be this one, right? Might as well be this one. Why make me go to 90, right? It might as well be this one. Some things never change, guys. Some things never change. Me and ZZZ, the thing that never changes is I'm always going to max pity. That's the thing that never changes with me and ZZZ is I'm a max pity gamer on this game. Some things never change. All right, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Do I win the 50-50? Oh no, 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 no. Oh, you can't get that lucky forever. I think we were on a hot streak on ZZZ, and that's it right there. The streak has ended. We snapped back to reality on ZZZ at least. We haven't snapped back to reality on Uma yet, but on ZZZ, yeah, we yep, that's yep. Bummer, man, bummer. I think that makes me. I forgot my record. Am I 2-9 now? Am I 2? Am I? Something. Dude, I don't remember my record. I'll probably remember my record and like put it in the video later. But I think I'm. If I had to just guess off the top of my head, I think I'm like 2-10 or 2-9. Maybe 3-8, 3-9. I forget. Whatever. The record's still losing, so you know. If you wanted further proof, based on statistics and science alone, that streamer luck does not exist. I am the value. I am the deciding value in that. So yeah. They call me, you know how they do, you know how X is you know how XY, they use letters now in math? Or they've always used letters in math. Well, like they forget about the Senjo factor. And I'm part of the equation to determine that streamer luck just doesn't exist. So yeah. Yeah. I'm still on a hot streak in Uma. The hot streak has died in ZZZ though, but that is typical business in the gacha landscape. I go in not expecting to lose, but not expecting to win either. And that's just the way it is. But that wraps things up pretty much for today, guys. That wraps things up pretty much for today. Why is this chat in a weird spot? There we go. I was not planning on streaming for too long today, so I'm going to outro and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to support a little bit more, you don't have to do what you want to do, but I am going to play ads at the end. So like once you see this outro screen, I will be playing ads at the end. So if you'd like to watch those to support a little bit more, that'd be cool. But otherwise, do your thing. Thank you guys for watching. Whether you guys are watching for a short time, long time, lurking, or chatting. This is the schedule for the rest of the week. We are playing, we're playing Resident Evil 9 basically for 2 days in a row. So if you are interested in that, be sure to tune in. If you are also going to play Resident Evil yourself, I don't blame you. If you don't want to tune in, blah, 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 that and stuff. But if you're not going to play Resident Evil, if you want to watch it, or I mean, if you are going to play it, but you still want to watch it, you know, if you just want to tune in, you want to tune in, that's what's going to be happening. I'm excited for it. So be there or be square. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching again, as always. Whether you're watching for a short time, long time, lurking, or chatting, I do appreciate it. I will see you guys on Thursday if I see you. And if I don't see you, then I'll see you again sometime soon. Peace out, y'all. Have a good rest of your guys' day, evening, or night. Peace out.